So you've typed intermittent fasting into YouTube, right? What you get is this absolute maze of conflicting advice. It's overwhelming. So we asked a really simple question. What is the single best video out there to get started? And you know what? We found the answer. But not by asking another expert. We looked somewhere else entirely. Get this, just 5 of the top videos on fasting have been watched over 26 million times. That is a massive number of people looking for answers and getting a whole lot of different and sometimes clashing advice. And that's the real problem, isn't it? You've got these brilliant doctors, neuroscientists, and health gurus all sharing their knowledge. It can feel totally impossible to figure out which voice to listen to, which path is the right one for you to follow. So we decided to do something completely different. Instead of relying on a single opinion, we went straight to the source, the audience. That's right, we analyzed thousands upon thousands of viewer comments to see which video actually connected with people, which one made them take action, and which one cleared up the most confusion. This isn't our opinion, this is the people's choice. Okay, first, let's just quickly set the stage. Trying to navigate all this content is a huge challenge, and we really wanted to understand why some of these videos stick and others just, well, they leave people more confused than when they started. So we narrowed our focus down to 5 of the absolute heavyweights in the YouTube fasting world. These are the creators who are reaching millions and millions of people with their advice. And here they are. Our contenders are a real who's who of the space. Dr. Eric Berg, neuroscientist Andrew Huberman, Dr. Jason Fung, Dr. Sten Ekberg, and Dr. Alan Goldhammer. We put their most popular videos to the ultimate test, the audience review. So after digging through 5,000 comments, analyzing all the sentiment and the key takeaways, a super clear ranking emerged. The audience has definitely spoken. Let's get right to the countdown. Kicking us off in the number 5 spot is Dr. Alan Goldhammer. His interview on the Diary of a CEO channel got a ton of attention, especially for its really deep dive into medically supervised, water-only fasting. Now, viewers found the information absolutely fascinating, but the big takeaway was pretty much unanimous. This is not a do-it-yourself guide. The protocol he describes is serious, it's clinical, and it requires intense medical supervision, which honestly makes it pretty impractical for the average person who's just trying to get started. All right, in the number 4 spot, we have Dr. Sten Ekberg. His video is all about the common mistakes people make that can actually cause weight gain while they're trying to fast. So Dr. Ekberg's positive sentiment score was actually the lowest of the entire group, and the comments really tell the story why. People were glad to learn about the mistakes, but they felt frustrated because there wasn't a clear path for what they should be doing instead. It kind of left them with more questions than answers. Coming in at number 3 is the neuroscientist Andrew Huberman. I mean, his super deep dive into the science of fasting has a massive 7.3 million views, and for very good reason. Huberman's audience absolutely loves the hard science. They praise his detailed explanations of things like autophagy, but the feeling was a bit split. A lot of people found the video's length and just how dense it was to be pretty overwhelming, and you see tons of comments asking for shorter, clearer summaries. Okay, we are down to our top 2. Coming in as the runner-up with a mind-blowing 11 million views, that's the most of any video we looked at, is Dr. Eric Berg. Viewers absolutely praise Dr. Berg for his knack for explaining really complex topics like ketones in a way that's super easy to understand. That earned him a really strong positive score. So what was the critique? Well, a lot of viewers just wanted to see more scientific sources and citations to back up some of his claims. So after analyzing 5,000 comments across 5 videos with over 26 million views, which video did the audience, the people actually doing this, crown as the number 1 absolute best guide to intermittent fasting? The winner, the people's choice, is Dr. Jason Fung's Beginner's Guide to Intermittent Fasting. Now, it might not have the most views of the group, but let me tell you, it had by far the biggest impact on its audience. Dr. Fung pulled in the highest positive sentiment score of the entire group, almost 52%. I mean, that's a big deal. This wasn't just a video people watched. This was a video they trusted, they connected with, and most importantly, they acted on. So why did this one win? Well, the comments made it crystal clear. He provides a simple, easy-to-follow framework that's just perfect for beginners. The gratitude in the comments is overwhelming. mainly because he focuses on advice you can actually use. But the real proof? The comment section is literally flooded with personal success stories from people who watched it and changed their lives. So what does this all mean for you? After digging through all of this, we were able to pull together the most consistent, most praised advice from all 5 of these top videos to create a super simple starting guide. So here it is, your starting toolkit, the best of the best. 1. Try delaying your first meal for at least an hour after you wake up. 2. A huge point of agreement was to stop eating 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. 3. Try to keep your eating window pretty consistent from day to day. And finally, number 4, stay hydrated. And maybe consider adding electrolytes, like a little bit of sodium, to help if you feel dizzy. But here's the thing. Even with a clear winner, our analysis showed that there are still these huge questions that viewers are desperate to have answered. You see it over and over again. What about specific guidance for women's health? What if you have a condition like kidney disease? And the big one, what exactly, down to the gram, breaks a fast? Clearly, this conversation is far from over. So if you want to go deeper, if you want to read our full, detailed reports on each of these 5 experts and see all the data for yourself, you can find everything over at Shono-Insights.